Well, thank you very much, Dave. That was a great rendition of Little Star by the Elegants. How did you get involved with the doo-wop music? Is it a kind of a newer thing, or have you been at it a few years now?
I've been at it a few years, but I've been at it many long years because it's all in me. When I was little, I always wanted to sing doo-wop, and then I finally grew up and I got a chance to do it when karaoke came out and things like that, and the big 50s rebirth came out.
Do you know much about the doo-wop story? What was the story? Didn't the doo-wop artist sing on the street corners, or what can you tell our audience about that?
Well, basically, it was, I believe it was from rhythm and blues, and yes, most of your inner city youth sang on the street corners by salamanders and harmonized together, and thus doo-wop was born.
By salamanders, what are you speaking of in reference to salamanders? What is that exactly, Dave?
Salamanders, they usually put coal or coke in it, and it's like a trash container, a steel trash container, and they have holes in to aerate the fuel. And they stood by these things in the wintertime to keep warm on the street corners and sang.
Was this in Philadelphia, New York, or one of those cities?
Basically New York. That's how Dion got his start. He was Sylvester Stallone. His brother did that too. And that's how it all started.
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone made a movie called Paradise Alley about that era, or was that a different movie?
I believe so. And I know his brother is an excellent singer. And I can't think of his brother's first name right now, but...
Well, that was a very nice job. And you go around singing in clubs and karaoke or various nightclubs in that nature, Dave?
At times. Not steadily, but whenever there's a need for it, I'm there.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for coming on this edition of the Hitmakers about the 1950s. And do you have any last parting words to say to our audience before you take off and go off to your speedy, busy career?
Just thanks for having me, and always let the music never die, and doo-wop will live forever.
Yes, and God bless America.
Yeah, that too.
Okay. Thank you very much, and we'll be returning to our edition of the Hitmakers on the 50s with our interview with Jim Dandy back at his restaurant. See you all very shortly. Bye.